Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about all my Holy Grail products. I have a lot of products out here, but I don't want this to be like a half an hour video, so I'm going to try to cut it down to only talk about the products that I use most. I'm going to start off by going in order of how I do my makeup. So the first thing I always do are my eyebrows. To do my eyebrows, I use brow pencils. It's just easier for me to use, and I have 3 brow pencils here. I have the LA Colors Brownie Wowie brow pencil, this one right here, and this one is in the shade Chocolate. The next brow pencil I have is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer, this one right here. And this one is in the shade Brunette. And then the last one that I have is the BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil. This one right here. And this one is in the shade Auburn. What I like about these two is that the tips are really thin, so it's really easy to carve out your eyebrow. And I usually use these two to outline my brow and then do the tail. And then after I use one of these, I go ahead and I use the LA Color one, because this one is thicker, but it has, do you guys see the little slanted point? You guys can see the slanted, it's like slanted, and this really helps to really keep it precise. And I really like the shape of it because I feel like it doesn't move around, and it's really easy to really fill in your eyebrows. After I do my eyebrows, I usually go and start with my eyes. And I do have 2 Holy Grail palettes that I use the most. The Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. Then my Morphe 35O palette. And these are my Holy Grails because you can do so many looks with these. The colors on the palettes are the colors that I use the most because I do like using neutral colors. Sometimes I combine both of these to make one look. I feel like I can use the colors from both palettes for any look that I want to do. And then after I do my eyes, I usually move on to eyeliner. And for eyeliner, I have 3 Holy Grail eyeliners. The first one is the L'Oreal Paris Luminous Liner. This one right here. And I like this one because the tip is, if you guys see the tip, is like really, really thin. It really helps me to do my wing really, really straight and really sharp. And this is really black, and it dries up pretty fast. The next eyeliner is the Tarte So Fine Macro Liner. This one right here. And I also like the tip of this one. This makes it really easy to draw on your wing, but also fill in the whole eyeliner really fast. And then the last one is the BH Cosmetics BH Liquid Eyeliner. And I just recently started using this eyeliner, and it quickly became my Holy Grail because if you can see the tip, it makes it really easy to make the wing really thin. With this one, I don't have to worry about reapplying it to get it as dark as I want it, because it's really, really dark. Then after I do my eyeliner, I usually move on to my eyelashes. And right now I have 3 Holy Grail eyelashes that I've been wearing a lot lately. The first one is the LA Colors Dramatic Lash. And I love these eyelashes. I feel like they go with any look that I do, and they're really comfortable and they're really easy to apply. And they were only like 98 cents at Walmart, so girl. The next 2 eyelashes are both from Kiss, and this one is the Luxor Natural in Style Flirty. This one's right here. The other one is the True Volume Lashes in the Style Ritzy. This one's right here. They're really dramatic, and I love wearing dramatic eyelashes. I just feel like they make the eye look so much better, and I like the way they look on my eyes. I'm actually wearing the Style Flirty right now, and they are so pretty. After I do my lashes, I then move on to my face. My holy primer of all time has to be the one Heck of a Plot by Soap and Glory. This one right here. I love how this primer keeps me matte all day, and it also makes my pores look smaller. I do want to talk to you guys about a new primer combination that I recently tried out, and girl, it is like the best combination ever. If you mix the Laura Mercier foundation primer, the oil free one, with either the Professional or the next pore filler, girl, you're gonna stay matte and your makeup is not gonna move at all day. Did an experiment because I like this primer, but it doesn't hide my pores. These two hid my pores, but they didn't really keep me matte. So the other day I tried these two, and girl, oh my god, I put this up all over my face, and then I put this one on the areas where I have big pores, and girl, I love that. I had the makeup on for like, I think 6 hours that day, and at the end of the day, when I was about to take it off, I looked at myself in the mirror, and my face was still matte, and my makeup still looked fresh. I was like really impressed. And I also tried these two, and girl, the same thing happened, but with this one, I actually had it on longer. I think I had it on for like 8 hours. That's a really good combination that I'm probably gonna be using from now on. After I prime my face, I move on to foundation, and I actually have 3 Holy Grail foundations, and I think they're actually dupes of each other. The Estee Lauder Double Wear, this one right here, and this one is in the shade 3W2 Cashew, and I really love this foundation. I do have really oily skin, but I love how this keeps me matte all day, and my makeup does not move at all. So I really love this one. And a dupe for that one, I think in my opinion, has to be these two right here. The L'Oreal Paris 24-hour Infallible Pro Matte and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And I love the coverage on those three. Sometimes when I really want to stay really matte, I usually mix these two together. And girl, your face will stay matte all day. I'm going to move on to concealer. I have 3 concealers. The first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. This one right here. I use this every day. When I go to work, I wear really light makeup, only wear foundation and concealer, and then I set my face in mascara, and that's usually all I wear for work. This is the one that I use every day for work. I love the coverage, and I like how easy it blends out. And then the next one is the Morphe concealer. This one right here.
And I fucking love the coverage of this concealer.
The coverage on this concealer is real, girl. Like, your dark circles will not peep through, or at least mine don't peep through. And then the one that I've been using a lot lately is the AOA Studio Wonder Cover HD Concealer. This one right here. And this was only $1 from shopmissa.com. And this is really thick, but it doesn't feel thick on your skin. And it blends out really, really easy. So after I do concealer, I set my face. And I have 2 setting powders. The first one is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. And then the next one is the Airspun Loose Powder. When I really want my face to stay matte like all day, if I'm gonna go to like a party, or if I'm gonna go out and I know I'm gonna be sweating a lot and all that shit, I use the Laura Mercier Translucent one. And then just for everyday use, I use the Airspun just because it is more affordable. But I do feel like this is a dupe for the Laura Mercier. After I set my face, I move on to contouring. To contour, you guys probably already know this. I use my BH Cosmetics Satin Bronzer. This one right here. And this one is in the shade Totally Tan. And I love contouring with this bronzer because it's really easy to blend out, and it's like the perfect shade for me, and it stays on all day. This thing will not budge. So then after I contour, I go ahead and I apply my blush, and I actually have 2 products for that. The blush from the Poppy Picnic palette from Tarte, which is this one right here, and this is the blush, and the blush is in the shade Glitzen, this one right here. I really love how this shade looks on my skin, and it has a little golden sparkle to it, which I really love about it. And then the other one that I use like probably every time I do my makeup is the Blush to Go palette by BH Cosmetics. This one right here. Because it has 4 shades, and I usually use this one. I feel like that one really complements my skin, and it looks the best on my skin than the other 3 shades. But I do use the other 3 shades, and I sometimes I use the other 3 shades for eyeshadow. So this is really convenient as well. And for mascara, I have the Falsies Express Volume Mascara. This one is a waterproof one. Really like the volume this one gives me, and I love the way it separates my eyelashes as well. And I have a shitload of highlighters and a lot of highlighting palettes, but my holy grail has to be the Milani Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder, and this one is in the shade Day Glow 2. This one right here. And I love this one because this one goes with every look that I do, and it complements my skin so good. This one stays on all day, and it doesn't look chalky on my face like other highlighters do. I'm not wearing it right now because I bought a new highlighting palette, so I was trying that out. And this is what I usually wear every day too. It's just so pretty. And I do want to talk about a makeup sponge. Makeup sponge that I really like to use is the Lemon Drop by BlancaEstelaBeauty. It's yellow. It's a little bit dirty right now. It is really squishy and really soft. So when I push it down, it actually gets down really flat, that it blends out my concealer really, really, really easy and really fast. And it doesn't soak up a lot of product which I also like. It blends out my makeup really easy and really fast as well. And the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about are my lip holy grail products. LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss. And this one is in the shade Frisky. And then the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Sugar. This one right here. And I really love these two. They apply really easy, and they dry down really fast, and I don't have any problems with it coming off really easy throughout the night, because that's when I usually wear dark lipsticks. Moving on to nudes. This isn't really a nude, but it's the one that I have on right now, and it's a lip fondant by Cake the Makeup. This one right here.
And this one is in the shade Thinking Off. I don't remember the shade, but I will link it down below.
First, I thought it was like a lip gloss because it was really watery, but then it dried down to a matte, which I really, really like, and it's really lightweight, and it's not sticky, it's not too drying, and yeah, I love the shade of it. 2 of my favorite nudes that I use a lot. The first one is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Loved. This one right here. And then also the Elf Cosmetics Matte Lip Cream. I don't know what they're called, but this one's the shade For a Line.
For a Line. Oh my god, I can't pronounce it.
This one right here. When I do a really dramatic eye, I usually like to put this one on, and when I do a natural look, I usually apply this one. And I really love the shades on those two, and they're both comfortable. They don't dry my lips or anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my holy grails, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time.